Because let's face it, if you are going to have a career that lasts another 40, 30, 20 years, whatever stage of life you're in, it's pointless if it's not fun, right? Hey YouTube, welcome to another episode of the DailyFA. Glad you could be here. Before we kind of dive into the day today, I'm going to ask you for two things. One, please make sure you go ahead and like this video if you like it. And then to get more updates in your inbox, go ahead and click subscribe down below the video so that it is no bother to you to come back and find more. So, I'm in the middle of a Friday here. Friday's a little interesting in my world, and I'll take you through why they are. But I wish I could take this video and you could fill my brain. Reason being, I'm a one-man show here. I run my business, so I don't really talk a lot of the time. I'm brainstorming in my head, and I'm writing messages to people, which doesn't make for the best video, I'll be honest. But let me kind of give you a rundown of the day so far. So it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and my days start at around 6:30 in the morning. And today, I have all the good intentions of getting up and working out, but I was downstairs with my boys. It was getting a little late. We were getting close to the school run, so I did half my workout, did the school run, came back with the intention of going ahead and doing the second half of the workout. Then I got wrapped up into running my other businesses other than my RIA. So my RIA is Retirement Matters. I had a couple emails there, but that really didn't take up too much time. Let me tell you about the other businesses that I've had that have taken up my morning, caused me to finish my other half of the workout at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So Retirement Matters is my main business. That is my financial planning company. It's my investment management company. That is what I put the majority of my effort into throughout the week. It's what I spend a lot of money brainstorming on, and a lot of time brainstorming on, and bring some, outsourced people in as well. The other things I do, I write for various outlets. So one of those is Financial Planning Magazine. I have a regular column there, and I also do almost like breaking news pieces or up-to-date retirement research papers for them. So, bringing breaking news into the world of financial planning. I also write for LendingTree, and I write for a company called We Are Teachers. That is a near and dear to my heart organization that educates teachers on a lot of everything, and so I'm their personal finance columnist. LendingTree, I write for different organizations under their umbrella and do a few pieces of content for them a month. I also have a partnership with Zoe Meggert of Perfectly Planned Content, and I help her run her higher tier program where she does outsourced marketing services for financial advisors and essentially runs their entire marketing program. That was something we launched a couple months ago, and we're having great success with it so far. It needs a lot of strategy work between the two of us and brainstorming as to what this business is going to be, but we're on a great track so far. So that's fun to get involved with as well. Of course, you got these videos here. They take time to put together and edit and whatnot, so that goes into some of my day. And then I do the marketing pieces for Retirement Matters as well. Some of those are videos, some of those are podcasts. Again, there's creative energy and editing work that goes into that too. So the day today is essentially working on all those businesses. Me and Zoe had an impromptu strategy call this afternoon as I was getting done with my workout. And that ended up being 45 minutes on the phone, figuring out what's happening with current prospects coming into that pipeline of advisors who want to work with us or interview to work with us, and what we're going to do when we reach an inflection point that we've set upon ourselves. I was also working through a fun project I've been doing this summer with a fellow advisor, Douglas Bonapath, and that is a t-shirt business that is geared towards advisors and has these kind of funky slogans on. You'll probably see them in future videos as these orders come through and the t-shirts get ironed out in terms of design and quality and whatnot. So we've been working through orders for those and social media engagement around people who are asking questions or, ordering and us following back with them to say thank you. All of these things are taking time, and I love it. Now, one thing I have seen, and really the crux of why I wanted to take you all through that, I do have a lot of demands on my time. But one graphic I've seen is someone has put out there by saying the most successful entrepreneurs say no almost all the time. I don't agree with that at all. I understand the premise behind it, but if you're saying that you got to focus on one business and say no to all the other demands around you, that's one way for success. For me right now, it's working on a number of different projects, saying yes a lot of the time, and having a lot of fun. Right now in this phase of life, I'm having a lot of fun juggling things and having different activities going at the same time. That's fun to me. It doesn't seem like work. Sometimes when I get to the weekend, I have to slow myself down. I'm like, oh, okay, now I'm in family mode. I'm not in work mode anymore. Family, I love you. But sometimes this gets a little sad. Like I really like to work on all these projects. So for me, success equals activity and having fun with it right now. So I'm gonna leave you with a little something. What is your version of happiness look like? Is it focusing on one thing and being the best that you can be at that? Is it trying out new things and experimenting things? Or is it having multiple things up in the air at the same time and juggling them and just having fun with what your career is? Because let's face it, if you are going to have a career that lasts another 40, 30, 20 years, whatever stage of life you're in, it's pointless if it's not fun, right?